while no one else can go in. And I can't work, Cass told. She can't believe the speaker didn't have a mask on. We're supposed to look up to this woman, right? It is just disturbing. In California, ever since the month of March, none of those businesses have been allowed to reopen unless Queen Pelosi wants to get her hair done, wants her makeup and what have you. Yes, you must open the parlor, the salon for her, and no mask, no mask. Now, in the next clip, we're going to hear what the media has to say here, defending, in a way, Pelosi. Notice, listen carefully.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's office is pushing back on claims that she broke COVID-19 guidelines in San Francisco when she got her hair done at a salon. So video apparently obtained by Fox News shows the speaker on Monday walking from one room to the next in the salon without appearing to have a mask on at that time. Now, the Speaker's office insists that she was wearing a mask except for a brief period while her hair was being washed. Now, the salon owner told Fox that she's angry that Pelosi broke the rules that require certain hair treatments be done outside. Pelosi's staff acknowledged that the Speaker had relied on somebody at the salon about what was allowed under the new rules, which took effect days earlier.
Pelosi is going to tell us that she was set up. Now, how in the world was she set up? Did somebody tell her not to wear a mask? Or did somebody take her mask off? Is that how she was set up? Notice carefully. Next article here. This says, Nancy Pelosi says she was set up in hair salon mask dispute. One more time. How was she set up when we can see her in the video without a mask? Nobody wrestled her down and took her mask off. Nobody said you could not wear mask inside of that place. Listen carefully. Again, the excuse, this was supposed to be an apology, but really, it was an accusation. Listen carefully.
I take responsibility for trusting the word of a neighborhood salon that I've been to over the years many times, and that when they said, well, we're able to accommodate people one person at a time, and that we can set up that time, I trusted that. As it turns out, it was a setup. So I take responsibility for falling for a setup. And that's all I'm going to say on that. Now, I just had my hair washed. I don't wear a mask when I'm washing my hair. Do you wear a mask when you're washing your hair? I always have a mask. I always have a mask. For me, for the people I'm encountering, but for my family as well. But I don't wear it when I'm getting my hair washed. And that picture is when I just came out of the bowl of getting my hair washed. I think that that this salon owes me an apology for setting up.
Based on what she just said here, justified what she did is do as I say, don't do as I do. Well, I'm telling you to muzzle your mouth. I'm telling you to put this thing on your mouth because we don't want you to breathe. You're exhaling carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Well, you think that they are observing this? I've been talking about this. Now here is the evidence. She is not the only one. Notice another one here, back to the screen. This is from Breitbart, September 1st, 2020. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo spotted without what? A mask. Notice the picture on the screen. Well, those pictures there. On the left, you could see him next to this lady. Apparently, he's walking his dog, and she has a mask on, but he does not have a mask on at all. We don't even see a mask around her neck. I mean, around his neck. It's not like he had the mask on and he took it off. But you're not seeing a mask anywhere around his neck, around his face, or around his head. And the next picture on the right, you could see the same thing. This person here on the right has a mask on, but Cuomo, King Cuomo, no. The mask is for the sheeple. The mask is for those who really believe that those same draconian dictators are trying to save them from a virus. Notice, back to the screen. It goes on to say, Cuomo has been one of the most outspoken politicians during the coronavirus pandemic, loudly voicing his position on the importance of wearing a mask. In June, Cuomo urged Trump to sign an executive order directing everyone to wear a mask and beg the president to lead by example. The following month, speaking to MSNBC's Nicole Wallace, Cuomo cited studies that suggest thousands could die due to the lack of a nationwide mask mandate. So, in other words, Cuomo is guilty of murder here because he's not wearing mask. And this is in public, mind you. And this is not him making a speech. You know, when you making a speech, you're allowed to take the mask off because at that moment the virus is sitting in the audience and observing, listening attentively. At that time, the virus is being obedient and understand that this is a time when the virus needs to stop the attack. And as well, you can walk into a restaurant. You have to wear your mask when you walk in. And when they walk you to your table where you're going to actually eat your food, there, let's say, from the entrance to the table, let's say 10 feet away. So during those 10 feet, you have to have a mask on because, hey, those 10 feet there, while you were on the outside, you didn't have to have the mask. But when you walk in, 10 feet from the entrance to your table, hey, the virus is there. Oh, that virus is like waiting to devour somebody. And then the moment you reach your table, you sat there and waiting, you order your food, you can take your mask off. You can take your mask off because you have to eat that food, right? At that moment, once again, the virus also has ordered some food and sitting at another table, eating there, waiting for you to finish as well, and then put your mask on, then the virus will start attacking you. What a smart virus. Again, all of those things, as I mentioned before, they are there to enslave us. It's either we are going to say, I am free, Christ has made me free, and we will not allow, as the apostle says, ye were bought with a price, be not ye the servants of men. While they are doing this, showing their true colors, they are not abiding by their own laws, yet they are going after those who have a fear of God. Notice carefully, back to the screen. This is from the Christian Post, August 31st, 2020. This is harassment. John MacArthur's church to be evicted from land leased for parking lot. Los Angeles County has notified Grace Community Church, led by Pastor John MacArthur, that it will soon be evicted from a parcel of land it uses as a parking lot. A move, lawyers say, is retaliation for what? For the